Yo, yo, yo. Good afternoon. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We here, man. Another live. We got Bad for Your Soul this Saturday, 5 to 10, 9100 Edgeworth Drive, Suite B as in boy, Capitol Heights, Maryland. Y'all already know what it is. The stage back in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? We got a good, interesting topic. Recycling fans, man. Recycling fans. We got a good topic right here, man. Recycling fans, recycling battlers, which ultimately leads to the same people pulling up and also pushing too many people. That could be a thing too. So yeah, we're gonna sorry some people in here. Shout out to everybody that pulled up already. You know what I'm saying? So we got a good topic, man. I'm gonna get into this as a league owner, and then I'm gonna get into it from a fan's perspective, right? So the title is Recycling Battlers, Recycling Fans, and Pushing Too Many People. Now, the thing about it is, as a league owner, sometimes you try to book the same people consistently because one of it is that niggas show up. 9 times out of 10, you showing up to a battle is the reason the league owner call you more than anybody. You just being able to get to your battles. Or not even, you know what I'm saying, just not having no hiccups. I'm trying to smoke the buzz, put the money on the floor. I don't have no money. So you got I ain't got no money, man. I don't know where you get that from. But you like when we booking these battles, we the first person we go to, the set of people is people that show up, people that's reliable, people that's on time, people that's punctual, people that's going to promote. So sometimes you may see the same people on certain cards for that reason. Then the other reason may be the fans like them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see a certain name on the card, you know, hey, he gonna give me a good performance. He gonna do what he's supposed to do. I know I'm gonna get my money's worth every time. If we want to generalize it and put it towards somebody we all know that's consistently prepared, gonna bring you numbers, sell tickets, we can use Tay Rock as an example. But in the process of all of that, they also know, hey, we can't have Tay Rock on every card because you don't want to overdo it, even though he's consistent every time he gets on that stage. But you don't want to overdo it. So, sometimes when you book the same people, the same fans gonna pull up. Now I don't know anybody's goal as far as their individual businesses, but me personally, I want my league to be, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you have the people you pushing, you have the people that's reliable, but you also can't have the same people every card. Because like I said, it's people gonna be like, oh, such and such on that card again. Oh, I ain't coming. I ain't trying to come to that. They always book him. But in the same breath, you have to be the person to take the chances on the newer talent to bring in these different fan bases. So me personally, what I do is I book people from all over. Like even though we're Atlanta based league, I book people from Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, the DMV, Tulsa. We got people from Kansas City. Shout out Trey Boogie. Mississippi, Rob Ross, Zilla. I believe Zilla from Chicago. If I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, but the point is to find these talents or these diamonds in the roughs, you have to take them chances. So if you keep booking the same niggas every card, especially if you're a league where you don't throw as many cards, it's like Damn, you just threw a card 2 months ago. Now these same 2 months ago niggas, they back on the new card that you just did. So now the fans gonna say, well, damn, when am I gonna be able to see new talent? And I understand, like, as a league owner, you want people in the building, yes, but you have to take chances on the newer talent. You have to. There's no way around it. There's no way around it because you're not gonna bring in new fans if you could book in the same people. Even down to like I said, recycling fans. I know if I book who on the roster, let me just see. I don't want to single nobody out. Boom, perfect example. Casey the Gunner. I know if I book Casey the Gunner, he gonna bring this. He gonna bring the same mans, and then it's just the same people all over again. Shout out to them for supporting and pulling up every event, showing that love. But now, me personally, I gotta take a chance on like a. I'm gonna use another person because he in here. I gotta take a chance on a Vito 219 Diaz or a Kool-Aid or whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna bring people from Gary, Indiana, bring eyes to our league. Kool-Aid from Tulsa or Kansas City, I believe. I'm sorry, I don't want to be wrong, but the point is that you bringing in all these people from different places to get adapted to your league. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. You don't want to keep booking the same people. But every league doesn't have the same structure. So they might not have the funds or they might not have the time. I don't want to say money. Some people might not have the time to throw 2 events a month or even one. So when you get your cards together, you are thinking about the reliable people first, yes. But it's always some diamonds in the roughs out there. You just got to be the person to take the chance on that. You know what I'm saying? So you got like I said, you got the Vito 219 Diaz's, you got the Kool-Aids, you got the AKA from DNA's, Trey Boogie, a diamond in the rough. McLaren, Rugrat, all these people that you got to take chances on to find newer talent because when they come through, like Rugrat is from Alabama, McLaren's from Alabama. When they come through, it's people I've never seen before. So if we keep booking the same talent and not finding newer talent, how are we going to attract new fans to battle rap? That's why every card I make sure to add at least one matchup y'all never seen before. Whether it's an opening battle, whether it's a new person, I'm going to try to bring that new talent. And whatever they decide to do with their career after they debut, if we didn't have a discussion about being on the roster, they're always free to do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Always. Always, always, always. Now, I'm going to get to this. You can also be a prisoner of the moment as the league owner and start pushing too many people. So, what's good? So, let me give you an example. Even URL do it. They don't say, hey, let's pick out 20 people. Let's pick out 50 people. They say, nah, we're going to try these 50, but we know because we already got what we trying to do. We only got enough time to pick these 6 and push them. And I feel like with that formula, you can find some diamonds in the roughs, probably through the people that battled the 6. But I feel like even the 6 that they picked, they got their own style. They very unique. And I feel like they all getting pushed in their own right. Like we know about these 6 people. But would it be the same if they was pushing 20, 25? You know what I'm saying? And I think you as an owner, you have, and even as battlers, you got to know what you want from the company. Because it's 2 things. It's 2 things when you go to a job interview. What they say to you, why you here? Do you want to be corporate manager one day? Or are you just looking for a job until you find something better? Or are you this a part-time job for you? Are you doing this because you're in college, you just need some extra money? Or are you just doing this because you need a job and you don't see yourself being here long? Those are the conversations that you need to have, because at the end of the day, you got the roster, you got people that want to be on the roster, then you got the person, which is the owner, that orchestrates all these. So then you say, well, I want to be on the roster. I want to support. I want to help the company grow. I want to build it from the ground up. Those are the people we looking for. Now, if you say, yo, I really just, you know what I'm saying, I really just want to keep battling, stay consistent. Nigga said I ain't got no money. Now that's a fact. If you just say, yo, I just want to battle, and if you just, then all my comments popping up. That's crazy. All my comments popping up late. But if you just say, yo, I just want to battle consistently, cool, I can keep booking you. But you know the difference between getting booked and being on a part of the company. So it's like, think about it like this. You got day contractors and you got people that's, even if you go to a warehouse, they say, yo, you got your 90-day program. Shout out King Shark in the building. You got your 90-day program. And then after them 90 days evaluation, we're going to bring you aboard. We're going to be on. So, you know, what comes with that is when you're not a temp worker no more, when you're on permanent, they say, well, now we offer benefits, dental, a little bit more money. You know what I'm saying? You able to get the extra overtime shifts over the temporary niggas. That's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jimbo. Shout out to Vito in the building. King Shark in the building. Megalodon. Everybody that's in the building. So what we got to do is you got to understand. First, you got to look in the mirror and say, yo, what do I want to be to help a company out? Or just my career. Do I want to be the nigga that don't want to be a part of no roster? And I'm just road warriors everywhere you go, you know. For a long time, bro, I was only a part of 2 leagues ever. You know what I'm saying? And my whole career was just getting booked everywhere. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to travel. I wanted to be able to, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to do that. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they need that ear, you know what I'm saying? They need that leadership where they say, yo, I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should do that. I never came in the game and said, yo, I wanna be at the top or top league. I just said, yo, I wanna have fun while doing something I love. So people pay for your travel. I'm going to these cities that I never seen before. I've been to Fort Pierce, Florida, Charlotte, Tulsa, New York. I ain't never been to these places, but my talent brought me there. You feel what I'm saying? Philly cheesesteaks. I done got the cheesesteaks. I done been to New Jersey, South Carolina, SEBL. Shout out to them. You know, all these places. I just said, yo, I want to have fun. I don't want nobody over top of me. I don't want nobody to be able to control me. I just want to battle freely. And in the process, I met hella people. You know what I'm saying? Hella people means relationships. Relationships means, you know, you can be able to contact this person a little bit. I'm gonna give you an example. Me battling so much is the reason Dre Dennis hit me up and said, yo, we coming to Atlanta. I know you got a league out there, so you gotta have some roster niggas. You gotta have some niggas on the roster. I got that connection through battling. You see what I'm saying? So, but if I was tied to a league, would I have got that connection? Or if you're gonna be a part of a league, make sure that the owner he got some type of connections, which is I do at this point because I done been everywhere. So I built those relationships off of battling. Now, if I was stuck to one league, I might have never branched off. I might have never started getting paid. That's another thing. Some league owners, I don't do it, you know, because anybody on my roster could vouch. You either had a name before or you got some type of money. I personally believe in keeping your talent satisfied. keeping them happy because they're the ones that push the league. You bring in a random name, you pay, let's just say, give or take, you pay $1,000 for a battle or name. You could have split that 1,000 up and gave your 10 people on your roster $100, and they'll be satisfied with that and push the league more. Versus a dude might come in, he might not do his best. He even might not even promote the battle afterwards. He might not win. You know what I'm saying? So it's all these things that play a factor. So when I see people saying, yo, why you battling this person? Why you battling this person? None of us is nowhere like on this ground roots level. None of us is above anything. I could probably bet half of you niggas never, some of you niggas never been more than 5 states. I could promise you. With your lifetime, and you done been on vacations, all types of things. I can promise you, it's a nigga that battled before that's battling right now in his hometown for his home league. He probably never got on a plane. Half the time when I'm dealing with business, y'all don't even know that you need a credit card to get a rental from the airport. Half of y'all don't even be knowing that. Y'all sign up y'all name like, oh yeah, I'm able to get this. I'm signing my name for this rental. Then when you get to the rental place, they're like, yo, where your credit card at? Now you can't get the rental. It's people that never even been on a plane before. I know niggas from where I'm from, childhood friends, never traveled, never been on no plane, never been on a Greyhound, never been past their boroughs. So if that's you, that's fine. If you want to do something with this stuff, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But back to the initial point. Pushing too many people it could be a bad thing too. You don't see me with 100 niggas. Like, nah, I'm trying to build these niggas up. And if push come to shove, I'll battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it get to that point where, all right, we can't find too many people, I'll just battle. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I could just battle. Like, I know how to battle rap. I think I'm an exceptional battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I think I do very well when I rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little stuff like that. So knowing what you want to do, what's your future? What do you want to do? That's the goal. That's what you need to look in the mirror and say, hey, this is what I want to battle this guy one day. I want to be the top on this league. But I'm gonna say this. They only glorify being exclusive when it's the big leagues. If you got a nice small league and your league consistent and your league owner is making sure you comfortable, you getting compensated when they can, what's wrong with being exclusive to a small league? Everybody's not out here to be known. And I say that all the time. You look on these websites, some of the most knownest leagues out here, right? They don't have no people in the building. Yeah, you got that fame through the internet, but when you go to these buildings, they not packed. Fans not engaging. Why is that? Sometimes we got to separate popularity and what's actually going on in the real world. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times y'all be like, oh, this league. Then you get to the event, they don't even got no people in the building. Why is that? Sometimes we get too caught up in who's popular, who we know, and sometimes, bro, that don't even matter. Like, it don't. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I had battle all over the country, battle rap, before battle rap. Shout out Vito 219. Jamon Jenkins, I think that's Wade Phenom. Shout out Wade Phenom in the building. Boogie the Goon in the building. But yeah, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? What's shaking? Yeah, it was good. VBS 100, another person. You know what I'm saying? Always supporting. Always making sure he trying to engage himself. That's what we looking for as far as a roster. That's what owners are looking for. You're not difficult to work with. Are you going to show up? Are you going to support? You know what I'm saying? It's ways to support without giving physical money. Making sure you're interacting on lives. Making sure keep putting on for the DMV. I appreciate that, man, because I appreciate that. I really appreciate that because it's a lot that goes into this, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. And it kind of is weird that a lot of people don't know me, and sometimes the way you got to know me is through me handling business with another person. So when I say handling business, at some point they was around me. We couldn't see eye to eye on business, so I had to let them go. So it's just things like that. Like, you know, it's always three sides to the story: the truth, the lie, and then the story that's made up. So if I'm not there to defend myself, then sometimes I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. So you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. It's business, bro. Listen, this is what y'all don't understand. Y'all don't bring real life into battle rap, and I hate it. If you talking shit to your manager and you tell your manager, fuck you, I'm not working today, I'm not showing up, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get fired. I don't get it. Like, but and only in battle rap where you can say, yo, I'm not showing up to the battle. All right, I didn't show up to this battle, so I didn't show up to work this day, but I want to come back to work tomorrow. That don't happen in the real world. That don't happen in the real world. I done seen people say, yo, F Smack, F Damo, F RBE, F Wing, F who else known? F R A R P. Then the next day, soon as something happened, hey, I'm trying to battle again. Like nothing happened. But if you got a job and you say, yo, fuck you to your manager, you're not working. Only in battle rap where we excuse real life versus what's not supposed to go on. So I'm gonna give you another example. If you my friend and you tell me you don't fuck with somebody and I see you fucking with them, that's enough to cut you off in real life because you're fake to me. You don't understand principles. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? We for some reason with battle rap, we separate the real life and then we don't connect it. If you yelling at your boss or you telling your boss what you don't want to do at work, what they gonna do? The company gonna fire you. So what's the difference? When nigga on my league, what's the shout out Bucky Blitzkrieg in the building. If you say fuck you to your manager right now, you're not working. You're not going to work. If you no call, no show, you're not coming to work. If they do let you back, it's got to be a conversation. They're not gonna just let you walk back in the building like nothing happened. They're gonna say, bro, where you was at? Same thing. Why you ain't show up to the battle? You don't got no real reason. All right, you gotta go. Why are we not implementing the same principles as real life into a company or battle rap? I don't get it. If you tell me I'm your brother and you telling somebody else you don't mess with them and I go see you messing with them, you're fake to me. So you got to go. Simple. It ain't about, oh, you bad because your boy over here, you hating. No. I'm a man of principles. And the crazy part is I got my own money. I got my own cameras. I do my own flyers. So who gonna stop me from doing what I need to do? This is self-made right here. I made my name off of hard work, not being everybody's face. You feel me? I don't get into all that. But at the end of the day, even me, it's people in my circle. Show Shot to tell you, Izzy, Jay Skizzle, Casey, Trey Boogie, Zilla, Rob. It's people around me that say, yo, you wrong. We don't get back and forth with it. I ask for their opinion. I say, yo, am I really wrong? Do you feel like I'm wrong? Yeah, I feel like you wrong for this. All right, my bad, bro. I'ma fix it. Simple. The problem is you niggas don't be having nobody around y'all to tell y'all right from wrong. That's the problem. That's the problem. Now, the way you go about it is the way you go about it. You know, if you're not a behind the scenes nigga, my fault. If you're a behind the scenes nigga, then you could say, yo, correct your brother in behind closed doors. But then sometimes, man, just say some names. I'm not, it's a general topic, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Sometimes you gotta have a nigga in your corner, like, hey, you wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel what I'm saying? Just be open to the conversation, accountability. And Trey, you gonna stop starting stuff, man, because I ain't talking about nobody. But yeah, in the real world, normally if you talk shit to your boss, you're not going to work. They're gonna tell you to clock out. You're not gonna be able to say fuck you and then get back to work. That's not how that works in the real world. Everybody in here done had a job. Even me, I done had a job before. I know I can't talk crazy to my manager. Like, come on, bro. We gotta do better, man. You feel me? We definitely gotta do better. So yeah, man. Bring principles back to battle rap. Even Trey, I could get on you. I ain't gonna get on you, Trey. I ain't gonna get on you, little Trey. I got KC10, man. So yeah, man. Everybody that's watching, just understand that it's still some real niggas out here, and principles still do apply, man. Everybody not chasing the dollar. You feel me? Everybody not looking to book the next hot topic. That's not how they go. Some people are out here like that, but not me. I'm not. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this weekend, little Trey on the card. Yeah, little Trey. I got KC10. Appreciate everybody. You know, we did a space last night. I think it was good dialogue, you know, saying just to get familiar with, you know, DMV, battle rap, you know, who's who nowadays. You know, I think it was good dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Just what not to do, what's going on in the in crowds, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know. It's good to you know, get adjusted. You feel me? Because sometimes people don't know, which I'm one of them people. I have no problem admitting that I didn't know. Just please have morals, principles, integrity, honor, and loyalty. And loyalty and communication go hand in hand, because if I'm loyal to somebody and I know I might about to do something that they don't approve of, my loyalty is to have that conversation before I move forward. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So we got Kush versus Jay Skizzle this weekend. Main event. Y'all know, y'all seen the face off. If y'all didn't, go tap in. C Love versus Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Boogie the Goon did his interview a couple days ago. C Love basically said, I'm locked in. Sorry for the lack of promotion. You know, that's cool. That's communicating. Instead of just saying, yo, saying nothing, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Fuse and Jay Sick with it. They interviews King Hayes and TVH. They not going to do one. King Hayes said he's so mad he just want to rap. Hollow the 730 show Shada. If y'all didn't see that face off, go tap into that face off. Serja and Rod, they did their interview separate. Shout out Serja. Rod is a Baltimore pillar. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rod. Trey versus Big Casey. That's probably the most entertaining face off so far. Well, I'm probably, I don't know if I say so far. Just say it was in general, because I think we pretty much got everything. Meaty Crack versus Educate. I'm excited about this. Meaty Crack did come on this show to, you know, promote a little bit, talk a little shit. Educate, y'all know Educate, very comical, has great charisma. You know what I'm saying? Very poised. And he's his own person. Like, when I think of Educate, I think he's his own battler. Like, he doesn't come off like anybody else. Pause if necessary. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Educate. VVS Nino, another person. Great promotion. You know what I'm saying? Very active. You know what I'm saying? Not just taking the battle. He's one of the fresher talents that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, understand how this game goes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, you know, everything he's doing, promoting, doing the spaces, interviews. He pretty much did everything. Like it's nothing else you can ask him to do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, you know, coming to a new league, debuting and, you know, taking advantage of the full you putting on for Atlanta. I appreciate that, Puma. Cause I feel like sometimes I feel like I get taken for granted. So everybody that say I'm putting on now, hey bro, I from the bottom of my heart I appreciate it because sometimes I do feel like unappreciative because a lot of leagues is not doing a lot of leagues is not let alone throwing one event a month. Come on, bro. So yeah, shout out. I want to give a special shout out to VVS Nino, very active. Not showing he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Spaces, interviews. He did everything you could ask for. You know what I'm saying? A Rundell as well. You know, besides the crazy comment he said on the live, he did his interview. Even flowers to Trey and Big Casey. Sold they face off. Great face off. Um, it wasn't buddy buddy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you ass fuck yous. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Hollow the 730 show shotter. Great face off. Sold it. Um, even Cushion J Skizzle. Great face off. They didn't do it. They didn't go overboard because you know what I'm saying. Normally, when you're the main event, if it's not a grudge match, y'all really don't have like no crazy beef. But you know, I still feel like you know what I'm saying. Shout outs, appreciate that Puma. Hardest working, you know what I'm saying. Consistent, you know what I'm saying. Hey Puma, you owe me a battle too. Don't think I forgot what you ain't you know showed my last event, nigga. Don't think I forgot. But yeah. I appreciate everybody that be tuning into the daily lives. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 13 people in the building. I just wanted to get into a quick topic, promote a little bit. This is the official roster. I'm sorry. This is the oh shit. This is the official roster. Trey Boogie, me, Mookie, Trez, Tron, Zilla, Camo, Headache. Let me take this banner off. Casey, Megalodon, Rob Raw, Showshotter, Mike Beasy, Dylan, McLaren, Keynote, Bucky Blitzkrieg, Jay Skizzle, Echo Slice. I'm sorry, D Show. I don't know where Echo came from. But yeah, man, these are the people we pushing moving forward. You will see these guys consistently. Big card, small card, don't matter. We really working. And we got pause if necessary. We got our eye on one more person. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be a great addition to the roster. I don't want to say his name because I don't want him to get too big headed. I want him to keep doing what he's supposed to do, and that's how we gonna add him. So yeah, biggest winner card of the year, man. Reborn 4. Make sure y'all understand this. Reggie P versus Dre Majesty, 3 rounds. Chef Trez Camo, 3 rounds. Duffy Boyzilla, I'm sorry, versus Bucky Blitzkrieg, 3 rounds. Jay Skizzle versus Show Shotter, 3 rounds. KC the Gunner versus Dylan is 1. Vito 219 Diaz versus Black Promise is 1. Now I'm gonna say this. This is day 1. We got a 2-day event. So day 1 is gonna be 5 to 10. If you could see the flyer or if you go look in the group chats, I'm pretty sure I posted it on the Instagram, even my personal Facebook. It's somewhere around. You just gotta go look for it. Day 1 is $25. Free stream. If you can't make it, you'll be able to watch it from the comfort of your home. Day 2 is $15, but both days get them for 30. So, you know, don't wait until the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't like doing pre-sales because it's just too much writing names down. So when you get there, if whatever day you want to pay for, if you want to pay for both days, if you come to day 1, say y'all want to pay for day 2 tomorrow, just pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Just hand me the 30. I remember you from the next time you come the next day. But if you want to come to separate events, it's 25 for day one. For both days, it's 30. But day two is $15. So I appreciate everybody. We wanted to make sure we get our biggest event of the year out as quickly as possible. Give y'all time to travel, get y'all travel to go ready, hotels. It's a big card. You know what I'm saying? Even for the battlers, I wanted to give them enough time. So we in July, June, July, August, September. That's 3 months. 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. I'm your owner, Damo Guapo. Bad for your soul this weekend. We in Capitol Heights, Maryland. I appreciate everybody that pulled up, comment. You know what I'm saying? Staying active with the groups. Appreciate y'all, man.